Now, I hear tell, and I'm going to show you the thing in just a minute. I was watching it, and I'm sort of tired of watching it because I don't know how true it is, but I am about to sort this out right now. I have been soldering since I was 2 years old. Burnt my finger, so learn your lesson. This is pretty fine solder. So you see those shrink tube things that have solder in them. So it's pretty easily tested. This is a Wagner, hotter than heck, a 20 or 30-year-old heat gun. There's the solder, and here's the gun. Can you melt solder within heat tube? I would probably say yes with modern plastics. So let's take a look and see. You turn that thing up, dims the lights. Woo, can't get the camera to see how hot that is. Let's just see if this melts solder. Yep. Okay, so that proves the point. Because I've seen and heard and people say, you know, there ain't no way that a heat gun can melt solder. Well, sure it can. And I'm sure they can change the alloys and make the melting points a little different. Boy, I don't leave that thing plugged in. And so, yeah, see, I have to be stocked up on this. I hardly, oh, somebody wants me. I hardly ever make a joint anymore without solder. See, look at that. I got a brand new coil of it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about on this. I don't think that's the way to do it. I don't believe that, you know, I think it's better to solder and heat shrink. And the other thing about heat shrink is, you know, and I know they can do this too. You can put a little bit of dielectric grease in there and seal it, whatever you want. It depends on your circumstances. If you're living on the lake and you got an inboard outboard, and you can put epoxy in it. Okay, I've said that a million times. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. I don't think I would ever do it this way, but this is still better than nothing. Okay, so here we are. We're watching Rain Man Ray on this horn thing. All credit due, however, whatever's wrong. And see, he's got this, let me mute this thing, and I will give you the overview. So he's got this fitting with solder, and he's got the heat gun going to it. It looks like a good heat gun. I don't know how you can get past the melting point of plastic to get to solder. I guess it's possible, like I said. Now, I don't know what kind of alloys are in that stuff. I don't know if it's just some kind of silver glue. So I just don't know, and I don't. God bless him individually, and I just don't know what kind of material that is in there. Maybe it states it on the things, but I would never buy the things. But he says it melts it, and I've seen it done before. I just don't think I could do that. I'd do that and trust it. So I don't know. Looks like it's working to me, but I just don't know how plastic got a better melting point than metal. So anyway, just little rant. Well, big rant. So it ain't me, babe. I'm doing it the old way.